Okay, so let's talk about unit lesson 10 summary. This should be used as notes, as a review, and as a refresher to remember what we were doing. Okay, so we've studied linear relationships earlier this unit. Oh, in an earlier unit. We learned that the values of x and y make an equation true. I can't read this close.
Get another packet.
Here, somebody read. Okay, I'll just stand by my favorite student.
Second favorite.
That makes an equation true corresponds to the point x, y on the graph. For example, if we have x pounds of flour that cost 80 cents per pound and y pounds of sugar that cost 50 cents per pound, the total cost is $9. We can write an equation like this to represent the relationship. So, if x represents flour, and y represents sugar, and 9 represents the total cost, then this represents the cost of each pound. Give me a thumbs up if you remember that. Okay,
I have a
yeah.
question, Mr. Montgomery.
Yes, sir.
Why did they decide on X and Y?
You know, that's a great question. You should research that and tell us tomorrow.
Yes,
I'll give
yeah,
you
let's
5 minutes. Tomorrow in class, I'll give you 5 minutes to do a report.
Great.
Awesome. Okay.
Wait.
No, make it like points form. Like if he doesn't do it, it's like.
Okay, so
You give him 5 minutes to present that, but you don't give me and Logan 10 minutes on our art show.
That was a terrible art show.
since 5 pounds of flour costs $4 and 10 pounds of sugar costs $5, we know that x is 5 and y is 10 is a solution to this equation. And the points 5, 10 on the point in a point on the graph is on the line. Okay?
Okay.
Because if you put 5 in for there and you put 10 in for there, it's going to end up being $9.
Alright.
Does that make sense?
No,
Relatively.
No?
and partly because I wasn't paying attention the first time, so I'll read it.
Okay. It's true. So let's look at the graph on the next page.
Next page.
That looks so weird.
Oh my god.
Okay, so what do you notice? Somebody tell me what something they're looking at and thinking about when they see this graph. Jameson,
What's the 9/16 for?
what's the 9 and 16 for? That's a great question. What else are you thinking about seeing, wondering about? Aryam.
Why does the 5 and 10 only, wait, oh, is this going with the thing that we were reading before?
Uh-huh.
Then never mind.
Okay. Yes.
But what is the 1 and 14 for?
Okay. Okay.
Why is 9/16 and 1/4 not 14 not on the line?
Why is it not in line? Okay, good. Yes.
Why does 5 and 10 and 9 and 16 line up and you can make a line?
Ooh. That is interesting. Okay. I don't know about that. 9/16 means 9 pounds of flour and 16 pounds of sugar, and it is not a solution to the equation.
For $10, you can eat the entire sugar thing in one go.
What?
You eat the entire sugar.
And then 5 and 10.
5 and 10 is a solution, because if you had 5 pounds of flour and 10 pounds of sugar and added them, the cost of it would equal $9.
So wait, 9 and 6 is flour and sugar. Like that's
This, 9 and
That's
16.
impossible.
So that's
That's impossible.
What do you think
Okay,
they are?
so hold on. 9 is 9 cups of flour. 16 is 16 pounds and pounds of sugar. Does this cost more or less than $9?
Way more.
More.
This is $9 right here. All of these cost $9. All of those combinations cost $9.
I don't know the mistake.
I
Wait,
think it
also,
costs more.
So that's a solution, right?
oh, everything on that line is $9?
Everything on that line will add up to $9.
Oh, okay. And then, so anything up below it is below $9 and above is
Mm-hmm. So anything down here is going to cost less than
You're
$9.
smart.
And anything here is going to cost more than $9. Give me a thumbs up if that makes sense. Okay. Do you need to write anything down that we just talked about? Anything down that was like, oh, that was interesting, I didn't know that, or maybe I should remember that? Now is a good time to write it down. Yes.
Never mind.
Okay.
Never mind.
I don't see anybody writing anything down.
Hey,
Oh,
then you're not looking over here.
Because everything's
Oh.
already written down.
Thank you.
Everything's already written down.
Yes.
I mean,
Lucas
it's already
did-
written down.
Okay. the next part says, suppose that we also know that the flour and sugar together weigh 15 pounds.
Oh, shit.
It says that we can write this for x plus y equals 15.
Here's the
Why
part.
doesn't the x and the y have a constant next to it?
Because
We
there
don't
can
know
be
how
a lot
many
of different
sugars and waters.
So
They didn't want to.
there can be a lot of different solutions like
Because we don't know how heavy they
10
are.
and 5, 4 and 10.
Sixth grader.
Yeah.
Yeah, this
Open the
one's-
door, Josh.
What, sixth grader?
That sucks.
You're all
Are
retaining your goosebumps. I don't know where that came
are you trying to scratch out your goosebumps?
Sierra needs to go up for reading.
from. Oh, yeah, because she stole my spot.
Mario.
Alright,
I give
not that big a deal.
Borrowed.
Borrowed without games.
The question I'm asking is why isn't there a number in front of that? What would the coefficient mean?
The weight. Wait.
So up here with the other one, the coefficient was how much it cost, right?
Yeah.
0.8 per pound. In this question, we're not asking about anything about how much it costs per pound. We're just talking about the pounds. The pounds, however many pounds of sugar and however many pounds of flour equal 15. What is one solution that would work for that?
10 plus 5.
Yeah.
10 and 5. Okay, what else could it be?
6 and 9.
6 and 9.
16 and negative 3.
Wait, what's
16 and negative 3.
8 and 7.
8 and 7.
9 and 6.
So those are all solutions. That would be on a line, right?
Where is it?
Why don't we go ahead and draw the line? If we draw the line in this equation, it would tell us all of the points. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes? Your lack of any kind of response to me makes me nervous.
Oh, yes, I said yes.
You did.
Ego sees senor.
What else can you tell me? You did say anything bad.
You guys really trying to spend like 3 months. Yeah, I tried.
Okay. Let's look at the next, let's go to the next page, you guys. We're still talking about, if you go to the next page, we're still talking about the sugar and the flour. The point 1 comma 14 is on the graph x plus y equals 15 because 1 plus 14 is 15. Okay. What do we know about 1510 based upon the graphs on here?
1510.
Yeah, I'm sorry, 5 comma 10. What do we know about this point?
It's the middle point.
It's the middle point, okay.
It's the very solution of solutions.
It's the solution of solutions. I like that. But what does it mean?
It's a question to the ultimate
There
answer.
is 5 pounds of flour and 10 pounds of sugar.
That's how much she actually got.
This point, 5 comma 10, is a solution for both of those. I want you to write that down. Solution to both equations. Price and weight. I want you to write that down because this is where we're going somewhere with this. And where we're going next is including in this. That 5 comma 10 is a solution to both of those situations. It both weighs 15 pounds and it costs $9.
I'm kind of with
Just,
So all of the points on this line add up to 15 pounds, right?
They do.
All of the points on, oh, Angela.
oh, Angela.
You broke it. Miss.
All of the points on this line add up to $9, right? There's only one combination that adds up to $9 and adds up to 15 pounds, and that's that one right there.
5 and 10.
And then if you go from 0, 0 to 5, 10, it goes through one of them.
Yeah. Give me a thumbs up if this makes sense. Take a minute to tell someone near you all the stuff I just talked about.
Make it clear.
pretty much if it's on that line,
This
5 and
line
10, it's
equals
going to equal
all
the line
$15.
equals
About 5 and 10.
Line equals pounds,
It's
line equals dollars.
$15 a direct
The
minimum.
reason
But
why
if
five
it's on the line,
cents
it's
is equals.
I forgot it's like you're like, you know all the boy squads.
So Meg, what we need to do.
Yeah, you didn't throw her away.
You know what? Braden,
One of
here
them
we
gets
go.
like screwed and then she gets the
oh, that's right. We have basketball too.
I'm gonna do the exercise.
It's like
When jalapenos and.
So it eventually turns into
Yeah,
one.
No, it's fried cheese, bro.
Boil it. Boil it.
It tasted nice.
Sacrifice them. Okay, line equals 15 pounds, line equals.
While watching
$30.
the Spirits show, and they were like,
Braden, you can tell this is fancy words because they
I
have no logo.
Hey,
You also know
class.
it's not fancy water because it came out of my tap.
Class. Okay. I want you to go to the practice problems and we're gonna do problem number 1.
We do this number 1 in class and that will be our homework.
Yes, kind of.
Just correct problem number 1.
where's the PP?
We already did one, didn't we? Yeah, we
Yeah, we
did.
did
Oh, we already
one.
did one?
Yeah.
No, we didn't.
Yes, we did.
No, we didn't.
Oh,
No, we didn't. I was joking.
It's fun because the rest of it's gonna be homework, so we might as well do number 2 then.
Come on, guys.
Number 2, it's a three homework answers. Would you rather have to do,
What? No.
Yeah.
would you rather have
No,
one?
no, stop.
Yeah.
Why don't you stop? You'll stop or it'll stop.
We should do it as a refresher.
No, I'm fine with this, that's fine. Okay, so I have a new packet for you guys then.
Oh, great.
Thanks, Loki.
You're
It's
welcome.
all your fault.
You're just gonna give it to me.
So the 1 through 3 is homework tonight.
On this one or on that one?
The pink one is Unit 10,
Then we get a purple one.
Lesson 10. Here, can you pass these out for me?
By the way,
Because you're the closest.
why didn't you give it to Lily?
Because you're my favorite.
Great.
So, people at home, we are going to move on to Unit 4, Lesson 11.
Oh, we got a bunch of.
And it has some bugs in the front. Our copies are purple, but yours will just be online. You can print them if you want. But this is what it looks like.
I wish they had dots on here. That make it-
Wait, how many lessons do we have?
Oh, that's a good question. How many do we have total? Before test. Brayden just asked a great question. Before our test, how many lessons are there?
10.
Oh my god.
15, let's go. 5 more.
packets.
What is this? No, Brayden, we actually have 2 more packets.
Okay,
because
wait.
according to my agent,
Actually, 5 more.
Another question.
Brayden,
Probably won't do
is
this.
One in that one.
Brayden,
it was
Actually, we probably won't do this one either.
It's funny.
We're going to cut out some of this. Mr. Johnson, making it terrible for me. Okay. Class. Take a minute. What do you notice? What do you wonder?
what is up with these ladybugs?
What is up with those ladybugs? Great question.
How come there's no dots on the
Why
line?
is the ant going the wrong direction?
What is up with the
No, maybe the ladybug's going the
smile?
wrong direction.
That's what I swear. If you
Why
keep
is it
on
supposed to
laughing,
go
I'll break
vertical
your
yourself?
What do you notice? What do you wonder?
How come there's no dots?
Why are there no dots? You can put-
Why do they have smiley faces? Why are their eyes completely white?
What's the point of
Why do
this?
they have pink?
Where do they intersect?
And you're like,
You gotta have your eyes
Why would they
white.
intersect?
Look at it.
How come the ladybug has less.
Yes.
What's it called? How come the ladybug ends up faster?
I don't know.
Why is the
There,
ladybug
I'm just
slower?
gonna read it.
This is like
I'm
reading
gonna
water.
get her on a camera.
Oh, Andre loves it.
Oh, you mean a
Something that I noticed
This
is
is
that
funny.
the
Some of this
ladybug
water
is
looks
slower than
fancy.
the ant.
Wait, that's
I know it's very big. See what I'm like?
Class.
Yeah.
Somebody tell me what is one thing that you notice? Yes, you notice what?
Ladybug is slower than the ant.
You notice the ladybug is slower than the ant. Okay, what else do we notice? Logan.
And it's faster than Ladybug.
Okay, beautiful.
Reverse
Yes,
psychology.
Look, ladybugs are demonic.
the ladybug's what?
They have demonic smiles. And they'll-
Smiles. Okay, anything else? Yes, Arya.
Ants are going in a different way than the ladybugs are.
They're going in opposite directions.
They intersect at 4
There's
seconds.
seconds on the side. And they go 2, 4, 6, 8.
Okay, seconds are going up by twos.
Well, we can't really tell where the middle is.
They intersect at 4 seconds.
They don't intersect at 4 seconds because,
Would they be on top of each other if they intersect?
I mean,
What if they're different speeds?
well, Jameson, they have to be at different speeds, right?
Because the ladybugs are earlier than the ants.
Jameson and, oh, wait a minute.
Oh, now we can see this correctly. Alright, so the ant
Now that makes sense.
is on the bottom. So the ant.
So where's the ant at 6 seconds?
Oh, okay, this makes sense. I thought.
At the Ladybug start.
Okay.
The ant's like in New
No,
York
no,
at this
we have
point.
to
So
He's
at
probably
3
left.
seconds,
He's
they
long
intersect.
That
gone.
man is
Leah, hold on, Leah has something to add. Leah?
The dashes
Uh-huh.
aren't equal to 1.
Yeah?
A few seconds, the ladybug's already not at like the
Yeah.
5, 6, 7 line.
So, let me ask you this. What has to happen around, what has to happen between 2 seconds and 4 seconds?
They intersect.
They don't.
Somewhere between 2 seconds and 4 seconds, they intersect.
No, between 4
No,
and 6.
yeah, Florence. No,
Yeah, between 4 and 6
It's
they
at 3
intersect.
seconds.
no, because the
At
bottom.
2 seconds, the ant's here and the ladybug's here.
Wait,
At 4 seconds, the ant is at the end of the line and the ladybug's right there.
It's at 3 seconds.
yeah, Logan.
That's,
Oh, I thought they were the other way around. Alright.
Oh yeah.
No, you.
okay.
No.
Okay, so we're gonna take a look at this idea, but with a graph on the next page. So let's go ahead and go to the next page.
We're supposed to write anything down, right?
Nope, we're just talking about what we notice and wonder.
You wonder why they have these smiling faces on their face. So I will be laughing.
At what?
All of the answers are, all of those wonderings are valid.
Oh, mine is the most idiotic one.
Leah.
Well, consider the source. Okay,
That's like going to Wikipedia for research.
okay. Let me see. Logan, read the 11.2 bugs passing the night continued. Read that paragraph for us. Loud enough so the people at home can hear you.
A different ant and ladybug are a certain distance apart, and they start walking toward each other. Graph shows the ladybug's distance from the starting point over time, and the label point 2.5 to 10 indicates where the ant and ladybug pass each other.
Great job.
So it's at 2.5 seconds.
per second.
She said louder.
No, I wanted him to read loud enough so that maybe these people could hear him at home. I don't know. Did you hear? Let us know. Okay,
No, they won't.
Just tell us. Come.
so 2.5. So 2.5, 10 is where they pass each other. So that's like 2.5 seconds. And how far have they each walked? How far did they each walk when they crossed? How far did they each walk when they had crossed?
24 meters or 24 centimeters.
10.
They both have to walk 24 centimeters.
Okay, you guys, let's take a look at this. What does this tell you?
How long it took them to walk the distance?
Okay, so this tells you what about seconds?
It tells you
2.5
that
They
it's
walk 2.5 seconds. Over here, we're talking about what?
The distance.
That's the y. So what does this tell you?
10 centimeters.
10 centimeters.
24
Okay, great. So we know that they crossed after they walked 10 centimeters. The ant is walking 10 centimeters per second. Write an equation representing the relationship between the ant's distance from the ladybug starting point and the amount of time that has passed. Well, that's okay.
We gotta see how much they. Ooh.
Okay. Okay. So tell us more about that.
Like where they first started off, and how much, like each time they jump. I don't know. That's kind of sounds.
What I'd like for you guys to do first is I want you to take that information that the ant walks 2 centimeters per second, and I want you to put that on your graph. Start where they crossed.
So
Okay.
2.5 seconds.
So they're walking towards each other, right? Okay. So what is that line going to look like for the ant? Is it going to go up the same way?
No, it's going to go down.
It's going to go down
Down.
because they're walking toward each other. So I want you to use the 2 centimeters per second to put on the graph the ant's path.
Where does he start at?
You need to start at where they cross because you know that's where these at. After 2.5 seconds, that's where the ant's at. Okay? After 2.5 seconds. But each second, he's going 2 centimeters. So use that information to go backwards from this point. Are we lost?
A little bit.
Okay. So let's look at this then.
No, it's supposed
If if the ant is going 2 centimeters per second, where was he 1 second before here? How far did he get?
2 seconds, 12 centimeters.
So he was right. This is 1 second, and he went 2 centimeters. So 1, 2. There's his position at 1.5 centimeters.
He ends at 4. So it's a direct line between 24 and 4, and that's actually going to intersect.
So
with
go
that.
ahead. Go ahead. Oh, yeah, good. So I want you to complete his path. For every 1 second, he goes 2 centimeters.